guys, welcome to my channel. Okay, today I'm going to talk to you about how to get the most bang for your buck when it comes to your lashes using just a couple of tips and tricks that I have. So if you want to see how I get my lashes as long as I possibly can, keep watching. Okay, so I really have 3 basic tricks that I use every time to get the most bang for my buck out of my lashes. The first thing is that you want to use some type of lash serum. There's a ton on the market. Do your research, find the one that works best for you, or maybe even try a few, but a lash serum will make a really big difference in helping giving you the most length and boost for your lashes. Okay, the second trick is one that most people are afraid of. It's a curler. You've got to curl your eyelashes. Unless you have naturally super curled eyelashes, like they go back and touch your lids, you want to be curling your eyelashes. Don't be afraid of this, but know that eyelash curlers come in different sizes. There are different sizes and shapes to eyelash curlers, so you want to get one that matches your actual eye. If you're not sure about that, go to the store and ask. I know that I've been into Ulta, and like the Tweezerman display shows you a couple different eye shapes and says that there's 2 different sizes. But go talk to a makeup artist, whether at a counter or in a store or somewhere, and find out which eyelash curler will fit your eye best, because that will make a huge difference. But you want to curl those lashes. It really takes your lashes from going here to here, which not only makes them appear longer, but it really opens up your eye and gives it that lifted effect. So after you've curled your eyelashes, the next biggest trick that I have is an eyelash primer. Did you know that they make eyelash primer? It's basically like mascara. It just looks like a white mascara, but this is a primer, and what a primer is going to do is kind of 2 things, in my opinion. The first thing is it's going to give that mascara a base to hold on to, so that will help give you a little more length, a little more fullness and bulk to your lashes, because it's kind of plumping them up with an extra coat of something on them. But 2, it helps that mascara actually stay on longer. If you have a problem with like your mascara bleeding down here or up here on your eyelid or just flaking away, putting on a primer first really helps to give the mascara something else to hold on to and makes it last longer. These 2 are my must-haves for people that are like, how do you get the best lashes? Curl them, prime them. Now the mascara you use is really kind of a personal thing. Yes, there are some really crappy mascaras and there's some really good ones. There's really expensive and there's drugstores. So it's kind of, when I say it's personal, I just mean everybody's different. What they want is different, and what you want your lashes to look like is different. Some people just want them as long as possible, and if that means they have only 4 lashes because they're all bulked together like spider legs, awesome. You do you. If you just want as many lashes shown and you don't care how long they look, there's mascara for that. So there's all kinds depending on what you're going for. I suggest trying them out and playing. The brush will matter, the formula of the mascara itself will matter, whether you go with the blackest black or a black brown for a little more natural. There's so many different looks. But as far as getting like your lashes to look their best, a lash serum of some sort, curling them and priming them, regardless of what else you're using, will give you the best bang for your buck. So let me show you how I do mine really quick. I'm going to try to do this with my Meier on camera. The first thing I actually do is comb through them. And I use a kid's toothbrush and I do clean it. But I like to comb through my lashes first, because combing through them ensures, well, after I get the hair off of the toothbrush itself, combing through them is going to ensure that when I curl them, I am curling them as spread out and as individual as possible. If they were kind of overlapping and I curl them, I'm going to crimp them that way, and I'm going to put a crease in them overlapped and not straightened out, so I want to comb through them first. Next, I'm going to take my curler and I'm going to place it right on my eyelid, and then I like to pull this top section down to where my lashes meet, and then I just clamp up that bottom. And I clamp my lashes in there. I've got them all the way from inner corner to outer corner, and then I pulse it. I pulse my lash curler. And then always, always release it before you pull it off of your actual eye. I like to do pulses instead of just a curl, and I don't move it or bend it. I just hold it still and pulse the actual eyelash curler. So let me do it again over here. I get all my lashes in, and if this pinches or hurts, let go and do it again. I pulse them, so I'm just gently moving that, pulsing that up and down, and release it. And that's just gonna give them kind of an instant lift. After I curl them, I comb them out again before you apply your primer. Like I said, your primer is basically just a white mascara. There are a lot of primers on the market, and I'm gonna be honest, my favorite one so far, and this could change because I'm trying new stuff all the time, but it's L'Oreal Voluminous Primer. I've tried the really high ends, they're not as good as this one. I haven't tried some of the more clean brands, and I'm gonna do that, but for now, L'Oreal Voluminous is my favorite. And I just put it on like I put on actual mascara. So for me, that's holding the wand right here to the base of the lash, and I blink it up through. You can wiggle if you want, you can curl up from behind. I have found with my lashes, they just like to just blink through without me moving too much, because then it coats every individual lash and it doesn't have them sticking to one another. So I put it on just like I would mascara, right at the base, and just blink. I just hold it there and blink. I kind of push back a little bit to make sure that I'm getting every little lash, but that's all I have to do to coat them. And you want to coat them root to tip with that primer. Comb out that clump right there, because that can clump as well. So you want to let this dry. You want to let your primer dry probably, I don't know, 30, 45 seconds. I don't like mine to get completely dry because I like them to still be a little bit malleable. Is that the word I'm looking for? Malleable? No, I don't want to maul them. I think it's malleable, like pliable. We're gonna go with it. I want them to be that when I'm putting on the mascara and not completely set in the primer. So for my mascara today, I'm gonna go with L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. This is one of my personal favorites, but I do have a lot of mascara I like. Again, it depends the look you're going for. But for me, a standby that never fails is this one. And I just repeat that same process. I hold the wand right at the base, at the root, and I just blink it up through. Now I will be doing 2 coats and 2 different mascaras, which is another kind of mini trick that I have figured out. This wand I love because it's really full and bushy, and it's like an actual brush. So it gets in there and gets all those lashes really good. We'll do the other eye really quick. I'm trying to figure out the best camera angle so you guys can see this, but it's actually kind of difficult to show you how to put mascara on without like zooming clear in, and I'm not prepared to zoom clear in yet. For the front ones, I hold it at an angle and kind of brush them up, but I'm just blinking through. I don't usually put mascara on my bottom lashes, but if you want to, you can prime those as well and then put mascara on those as well. So one more little kind of mini trick I do is I use a totally different mascara and wand for my second coat. This is Benefit Badgal Bang, and the wand on this is totally different. It's like the silicone rubbery, it bends easy, they're barely sticking out bristles, and it tapers and narrows. But I like this because I like to take my second coat and just get it on the roots. So I go right in where the roots are, and I blink, but I only blink it up just a little. So this is when I'm gonna wiggle and move it up just a little because I'm not blinking it all the way through. I just wanna make sure that I'm getting every single little baby lash and new lash, really thickening up that lash line, and then I'll take it and put it right on the tippy tops. I don't comb it through the whole thing because I don't think they need it, but giving those roots an extra boost really makes a difference, and then making sure I'm getting all the length I can makes a really big difference. So I'll do that on my second eye. I take it and I kind of wiggle it right at that base, and I do have to flip my hand like this for this other eye. I can't do it with, I'm right-handed and I can't put mascara on with my left hand. If you can do both, awesome, switch your hands. I have to just, because I want where this tapers down to go down to these little lashes, so I just flip my whole arm over to blink it at the base of those lashes. Just to make sure that is nice and full, and then I can put it back how I normally would, just to get the tippy tops of them. Okay, and that's all I do. Just a couple little tips and tricks to help you get the most bang for your buck when it comes to your lashes. Oh man, you can't see my Reading Rainbow shirt. I was looking down. Look, it's cute. What? What are you doing? What the heck? I am struggle bus with this. That has a T on the end. Nope. It's supposed to be a messy bun. Not that messy. Nope. I had lipstick on my teeth that whole time. Oh well. Oh well, we're gonna have lipstick on the teeth.